God bless you, my dear students. Today I am going to start triangle and its property, and I hope it will be very easy to understand if you watch my video patiently and carefully. Let's start. There are three triangles. First one is ABC. In this, the side AB and the side AC both are equal, and in this triangle PQR, side PQ and side PR both are equal. Again, in the triangle MNO, MO and NO, the length of MO and NO are equal. So all these three triangles are called isosceles triangles. A triangle in which any two sides are equal in length is called an isosceles triangle. Now, these two sides are equal, and this is the third side. The remaining third side is called base. In this triangle PQR, two sides are equal, and the remaining side other than equal side, this is called base. MN is here base. The side other than two equal side, the side other than two equal side is called base. Now again look at this triangle ABC. Side AB and side AC are equal, and this is base. BC is the base. At the end point of BC, here it is an angle. At the end point of BC, here it is an angle. That means at the both end point there are angles. These two angles are called base angle. Here in this triangle PQR, side PQ and side P are equal, and this RQ is base. At the two end R and Q there is angle, there is also an angle. These two angles are called base angle. In this triangle XYZ, XY is the base, and this one and this one, X and Y, angle X and Y both are called base angles. One more thing you should know, how we name a triangle. For example, here it is ABC. Angle is at vertex B. So this angle can be written as ABC, angle ABC, or this can be written as also angle CBA, and this is also written as angle B only, the vertex at which the angle is formed. Now next point is vertical angle. You know that ABC is an isosceles triangle in which side AB and AC are equal, and side BC is called base. There are two angles B and angle C are called base angles. The remaining angle A, this is called vertical angle. In this figure PQR, RP and QP both are equal, and side RQ base, angle R and angle Q base angle. The remaining angle P is called vertical angle. In this triangle XYZ, XY is the base, angle X and angle Y base angles, and this angle Z is vertical angle. The angle opposite to the base, this is the base, opposite in front of base, this is base, and in front of base angle A, this is called opposite angle. This is base and its opposite angle is A. This is base, its opposite angle is P. XY is the base and its opposite angle is Z. This opposite angle, opposite to base, is called vertical angle. In two ways you can understand it. There are three angles, two base angles, and the remaining angle is called vertical angle. Or you can say the angle just opposite to base is called vertical angle. Next point is opposite sides and opposite angles. Let's see. This is a triangle ABC. Suppose angle A. This is angle A. Its opposite side is BC. Opposite means just in front of the angle. Side BC is in front of angle A. So BC is the opposite side of angle A. Now, if you are taking angle B, its opposite side is side AC. And if you are taking angle C, its opposite side is AB. One vertex is here, the other two vertices are here. One vertex is here, other two vertices are here. One vertex is here, other two vertices are here. And you know the line segment joining the two vertices is the side of the triangle. So opposite side of angle A is BC and opposite side of angle B is AC and opposite side of angle C is AB. Now let's see again. If we are taking side AB, then its opposite angle is C. If you are taking side BC, its opposite angle is A. If you are taking side AC, its opposite angle is B. The same process, two vertices, the remaining vertex, two vertices, the remaining vertex, the two vertices, remaining vertices. That means you have written here AB, then there will be C. If you have written here BC, there will be A. If you have written here AC, there will be B. Now we are going to learn base angles properties. First one is, in a triangle, if two sides are equal, then the angles opposite to these sides are also equal. Here, there is a triangle ABC. In this triangle, AB and AC are equal. Then, its opposite angle C and its opposite angle B, both will be equal. Side AB, opposite angle C. Side AC, opposite angle B, both will be equal. Since you can write left hand equal right hand or right hand equal left hand, so it is also written as angle B equal angle C. In another way, you can also say that in an isosceles triangle, base angles are equal. Isosceles triangle, base angles are equal. Next one is, in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then the sides opposite to these angles are also equal. Here, suppose angle B equal angle C. Then opposite side of B is AC and opposite side of angle C is AB. AC and AB will be equal. You can also write AB equal AC because left hand and right hand both are equal. Thus you got here the two properties. First was, if sides are equal, then base angles are equal. Or if base angles are equal, then its opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Now exterior angle. Let's see. There is a triangle. I am taking any one side. Let us take AC of this triangle, and the side BC is extended, or you can say produced to D. Then the side AC and this extension CD makes an angle here. This angle is called exterior angle C. An angle formed by one side of the triangle and the extension of an adjacent side. Side AC and side BC are adjacent sides. There are three vertices, so there are three exterior angles. Now, adjacent interior angle. Look here. The interior angle just beside the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle and its beside angle, just beside interior angle, is angle C. This is called adjacent interior angle. Angle C is the adjacent interior angle. Got it? Next point is interior opposite angle. Look here. This is a triangle ABC and produced side is BC to D. This is exterior angle C. Now this one is adjacent interior angle and there are three angles A, B, C, angle A, angle B and angle C. Leave this angle C, interior adjacent angle. Now there will be two more angles, angle A and angle B. This is far from exterior angle. Angle A and angle B are at a distance of exterior angle C. These two angles are called opposite interior angles. The two interior angles except the adjacent interior angle. Except this adjacent interior angle, there are two more angles. These two angles are called interior opposite angles. Now this is the very important part of this chapter. This is called exterior angle property. It is the relation between exterior angle and two interior opposite angles. Let's see. This is a triangle ABC. Exterior angle C is equal to the sum of angle A and angle B, the two opposite interior angles. In a triangle, the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. And now, since exterior angle C is sum of angle A and angle B, that means exterior angle C is greater than angle A. And also exterior angle C is greater than angle B because it is the sum of the two angles. And sum is greater than the addends. If you want to remember this relation, just simple sentence you have to memorize. That is, बगल वाला छोड़ दो बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. Remember, बगल वाला छोड़ दो बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. बगल वाला means adjacent angle. Leave it and add the remaining two angles. That means two opposite interior angles. So बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बगल वाला छोड़ दो and बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. This is the relation. Exterior angle C equals angle A plus angle B. Now worksheet 1. Let's see. You have to fill in the blanks. Here it is angle BAY. BAY, that means this exterior angle. And you know that exterior angle equals two opposite interior angles. बगल वाला छोड़ दो बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. So ABC, that means this angle is given. You have to write this angle. It is ACB. ACB. Angle ACB. Now next one, CBZ. Where it is? CBZ, this exterior angle. So बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. Angle A and angle C. So write here BAC for this angle, BAC, and for this angle BCA or ACB. Okay. बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. Exterior angle. Now CAB, that means angle A. CAB, this one. ABC, this one. These two angles are opposite interior angles of this exterior angle. बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. So this will be ACX. Angle ACX. Angle ACX, बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. This is A and B. A and B. Now question number 2. Angle YRQ. YRQ, that means this exterior angle. And you know that this exterior angle equals, बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. Sum of two opposite interior angles. So we will add 60 and 70. 60 plus 70 is 130 degree. Here angle RPQ 60 degree, angle PQR 70 degree, and this is 180. Number 2, you know that these two angles lie on the same line segment. These two angles lie on the same line segment, so makes linear pair. Sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. This is interior angle and this is exterior angle. YRQ plus PRQ. PRQ plus YRQ equal 180 degree, linear pair. Now put the value. YRQ here. YRQ equal 130 degree. Right here 130 degree. Now take this 130 to the right side. After subtraction it is 50 degree. So PRQ, this angle equals 50 degree. Now question number 3. One of the exterior angle of a triangle ABC measures 150 degree. If one of the interior opposite angle is 75, find the other interior opposite angle. What type of the triangle is? Exterior angle, interior angle. Now by exterior angle property, sum of two opposite interior equal exterior. BAC, this one, ABC, this one, equal ACB, this one. Put the value 75, 150. Take it to the right side. 150 minus 75, 75. So angle ABC equal 75 degree. Second part of this question. Here angle A equal 75 degree given, and we solved angle B equal 75. Now both angles are equal in a triangle. We know that if two angles are equal, then its two sides will be equal. Opposite side of angle A is CB or BC. Opposite side of angle B is AC. These two sides will be equal. Look here, opposite side of angle A, opposite side of angle B. Two sides of this triangle are equal, so ABC is an isosceles triangle. Question number 4. One of the exterior angle of a triangle is 100 degree. The interior opposite angles are equal to each other. Find the measure of these equal interior opposite angles. Exterior angle is given 100 degree. The two interior opposite angles are not given, but their relation is given that both are equal. So by exterior angle property, angle A plus angle C equal exterior angle B. Exterior angle is 100 and you can write angle A in place of angle C because both are equal. Now angle A plus angle A is 2 angle A. Take this 2 to the right side. 100 divided by 2, it is 50. Angle A equal 50. Now you know A and C both are equal, so C will be 50. Thus both interior opposite angles are of 50 degree. Now question number 5. In a triangle, one of the exterior angle is 105 degree. One of the interior angle is 75. Find the measure of all the angles of the triangle. Here exterior angle is given and one angle is given. You have to find other interior angle. You know that if you subtract 75 from 105, you will get angle A by exterior angle property. And these two angles form linear pair. So if you subtract 105 from 180 degree, you will get this angle C. Let's see. By exterior angle property, angle A plus angle B equal angle C, exterior angle C. B is given 75, exterior angle C is given 105. Take it to the right side. After subtraction, it is 30 degree. Now by linear pair, interior angle C, exterior angle C equal 180 degree. Exterior angle is 105. Take it to the right side. 180 degree minus 105, it will be 75 degree. Interior angle C can be written as interior angle I and angle C or only C. Thus we find here angle A equals 75, angle B equals 75, angle C equals 30 degree. Now last question, question number 6. In this question, you have to find angle PRQ, that means this angle. This is a symbol for 90 degree. So write here 90 degree. Now exterior angle is given 140. You know that exterior angle equals sum of two opposite interior angle. बगल वाला छोड़ दो, बाकी दोनों जोड़ दो. Then it will be by exterior angle property, angle R plus angle P, exterior angle Q, this one. Right here 140 and here 90. Take 90 to the right side. 140 degree minus 90 degree, it is 50 degree. This angle can be written as angle PRQ. So angle PRQ equal 50 degree. If you understood all the topics, whatever I taught you, subscribe my channel, like it and press the bell icon. Thank you.